Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this video I want to talk about this recent gold move right here, all the way from 4500s all the way up to 4700s. This is a $200 move, or a 200 point move on gold. Now what I want to talk about is I want to break down the exact framework that we can catch this trade. And so I've been studying it since uh, this whole week, been studying this whole move this whole week, and I just want to touch on it now. So let me go back and start from, I think, right here. This Friday. Okay, this is Friday. So this is Friday close on the 4 hour. Now I want to drop down to the 1 hour just because I feel like we have a clear, basically a more clear view of what's happening on gold on the 1 hour, right? So as you can see, just to break down, this was in April, we made a high of about 48.91. So this, if we think about two things, right, is highs and lows. The first thing that we look at a chart is highs and lows. So we are at a literally very high point right here in the market, right? And if we look at the same page that we are on, this right here, 4510, is very low. So we have a very high and very low right at the same spot on the page, right? Of course, I can zoom in, zoom out, but this is what matters right now. Now, whenever we have a high like this and we're looking more to sell, and whenever we have a low like this, we're looking more to buy. Okay, so what we've been going is on a downtrend, right? Downtrend, and here we have a start to push, a start to switch the direction, right? We just made this high right here. Of course, after every high that we make, we need a we need a correction on the move. So here we have the first correction. Now, I think this is just weird how we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles, 6 bullish candles in a row, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles, 6 bullish candles in a row here again. There might be some kind of manipulation or whatever's going on with gold, but we are here to make money, not create drama, right? So from this low right here that we make, what we're expecting is to create a new high. So new high created respecting this area of 46.43. After this move, I told on the other video that we are waiting for a retracement, basically a push down on it. Now this was bigger than I expected. I was expecting some kind of, from this low right here all the way to this high, I was expecting some kind of to stop actually on the 61.8, but we didn't. So we just broke below the 61.8, made a new level of support right here that we can probably mark a level of support. And so looking at it from the Sunday perspective, which is Sunday open right here, we are waiting for a couple of things, right? Either we're gonna wait for a break of this high all the way down to 40, all the way up to 47.40, or some kind of pullback, some kind of move lower for us to enter for a buy. All right, so what happened was, if we play on the chart, we have a couple of areas actually before I move on that we can look for buys, right? Either this is one of them. So this is a buy area right here. Let's edit this, probably 10. And then if we copy and paste and use to look for another area, the first one would be right down here. And the third, if we're looking for buys, is all the way down, like in the middle right here. All right. So this is something that I would probably look at before, you know, starting the week or on Sunday, or if I'm just studying charts, just look for areas that I can buy. Uh, so we have a break. We're looking for one of these areas with a confirmation. Now, this is something that I just feel like it's literally stupid and takes a lot of uh, mental capacity to go through a move like this. And then, of course, you can't predict something like this. This is just the market doing its thing. So what we're looking at now is some candle to hold above this area to go for longs, right? But since this just happened, I feel like there's more volatility going to happen soon. So either take a trade with stop loss and very good risk management. Of course, having the right confirmations, not gambling it, or waiting for the next move. So right now, bearish candle, push down. Since we made this push down, look at the pressure, the selling pressure that we have, right? Now we just stopped at a psychological level of 4,500. So again, let's go back to what I said. Here we made this bias, this switch on the direction, right? We're switching the direction of the market to go higher and make new highs. Retest this high, this whole move right here, boom. This is where we need to look for to come back. So from making this high, look at what I had said, that from this area right here, that we have this candle exhaustion right here, this wick right here. You have 1, 2, 3 wicks, and now we're holding up above this area. So what I'm looking for is this. If we go back in time and look at it from a bigger picture perspective, it's a very low point in the market. Now, what makes sense for us to do when we are closing on the same area that is a very low point in the market, right? We go higher. So right now the retracement is all the way down to 46.43. Of course, this is just a study. This is just a video documenting this whole process, this whole week, this move that happened this whole week, right? Pressing play, we can see price consolidating and maintaining on this area right here on the left. So once we do this, of course, we start to push higher. Now, I'm going to say the same thing that I said for these two moves. It just looks so weird and so made up, like such a made up move, right? We have highs. We made a new high right here on the same area of a buy. We retest. We make new highs. We make the retest. We're probably gonna go higher again, probably gonna make a retest, right? This is what I'm talking about, that it just feels like such a made up move, or such a, I don't know, weird move. But again, stuff like this will happen a lot, right? So this probably retesting back to this area, and there you have it, a little bit higher. But this was the whole move for the week. And again, the same concept is buying at a low price. Of course, you have these higher lows right here. This is like couple other confirmations for the switch of the direction. And then of course you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, more than 10 candles, more than 10 green candles in a row, making this whole move, right? So this is it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next one.